Do you want to know how you potentially can earn up to $350 per study you participate in on Field Voices and if it's really worth it? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to make some extra money online, and I recently came across this platform, so I decided to take a close look, and in this Field Voices review I will share both the pros and the cons so you can easily find out if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's start by going over who can join Field Voices, and then we'll go into exactly how it works, how much you can earn and all that. But Field Voices is theoretically available in basically all countries. You can see there, if you go to register on the website, you come and you can scroll down and you can see the country. You can choose all these different countries. So that means you can actually join from all these countries, but that does not mean that there will necessarily be opportunities in all countries, because from what I can see, they have by far the most opportunities if you live in the US. In many other countries, you should not expect to get many options here. But anyways, you can join from basically all countries. So let's now go over what you would actually be doing and how much you can earn. So as a member of Field Voices, you can participate in different studies, and you can, for example, see the online surveys, these in-home user tests, focus groups, and one-on-one interviews. Many of them can be done from home. There are also some where you have to show up at certain locations, and of course that takes a little bit more effort and things like that. But these are the overall methods. What you would need to do is that you can actually go to the website here and just go to the section here where they have all current studies. But as you can see right now, as of recording this video, I cannot see any here on the website. You can also sign up, and then you can be notified once you fill out your profile and all that if there is a study that you potentially qualify for. You would still have to take a short survey to see if you actually qualify, and so just be aware of that. And you should not expect to often see something here on the website. I have not seen many there, so it's a good idea to sign up. Also, it's a good idea to keep an eye on the Facebook page. There you can see they sometimes publish different studies here, and you can see, for example, one here you will earn like 175, and then they say this is an online study on a relationship between work and overall well-being. So there are many different options like this. Again, even though you follow them both there and you've signed up, there are not that many opportunities. So it definitely can take some patience to find the different studies you can participate in. But let's talk a little bit more about how much you can then earn for the options you end up qualifying for. Because just because there is something you can apply for, of course, does not mean that you necessarily will qualify. So that's just something to keep in mind. So when it comes to how much you can earn, then it of course depends on the study. Like there's some shorter surveys, maybe they'll get like $5 or something like that. But in general, they say that quite clearly also on their Facebook page and on the website there, you see like they say it can be $100 to $350. And they also say on average, it will be around $100 for the different studies. So they do pay quite well for sure. But of course, also the ones that pays even higher, than $100, like $350 and things like that. Of course, they also require quite a bit of effort and time, but still it can be fun to participate in and pays quite well. And speaking of getting paid, let's also talk about how you will get paid, because that's of course also important. So when it comes to how you can get paid, that is honestly a little bit confusing, because it can vary from study to study. But when you see, for example, a fairly recent post as of recording this video where it says like, once you submitted your feedback and done all these things, then we'll send you a Visa gift card in general when you participated. But on the website, if you go there, how will you get paid? Here it says it will vary, but typically we use Tango cards. So that's an e-gift card service to deliver payments directly to your inbox. So it's a little bit confusing what they actually mean. So in general, you can just check with the exact study before you accept it, exactly what will the reward be, how will you get paid, because they're not completely consistent in the information they share about this. But what is great is that they do not as such have like a payout threshold. They will pay you as soon as possible. But just be aware that just because you finished the study that you participated in, the study might not actually have overall finished yet, and several other participants need to finish it. So usually it will be like the full study that needs to be completed, and then they will try to pay you within 1 week of that, not necessarily always within a week of when you have completed it. So that's just something in general to be aware of with research studies or paid research studies like this. So to sum it all up, What I really do like about Field Voices is that it definitely can be some quite interesting and fun tasks, and they do pay quite well, but it really can take a lot of patience to find studies. They do not have studies very often, so it definitely should not be the only option for participating in paid research or paid surveys, because that will just take way too much patience. But as an extra option, definitely can be an opportunity. But you should definitely make sure to also join other platforms to have more regular opportunities. If you're interested in just small, easy paid service, then I do have a list on my website of the best ones in many different countries, so I'll leave a link to that below. Also, I have an overall list of the best paid research studies that also offer some of these bigger studies that take more effort, but of course also then they will pay a little bit more. So I'll leave links to both of that below, so then you can check that out. And also, if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.